Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This your daily go getism number 741 for October 11th, 2016. Tonight I want to talk to y'all about forgetting that you could fix it. Forgetting that you could fix it. You understand what I'm trying to say? You know, it ain't that cold in here. We had a couple of chilly days. I thought, it's too hot. Anyway, forgetting that you could fix it. All right. Sometimes we put ourselves in situations, or we get thrusted into situations where we either get too comfortable with, or they become routine, or there's just something about it that's really uncomfortable with it, but we don't know how to get out of it, or we forget that we could get out of it. We may be in a situation because of some type of obligation. Let's say we got into something in order to pull somebody else into it because we knew that they needed it and it would benefit them. But next thing you know, you're knee deep into it and you're wondering how I got in this thing. And then days go by, weeks go by, months go by, sometimes years go by, sometimes decades go by. And you can lose sight of the fact that you didn't even want to be in this position. Sometimes it's hard to assess a situation while you're living in it, while you're doing it real time. And so we have to step back a little bit and try to get our footing, try to get things back to the normal way that they're supposed to be. But we lose our way, and we try to get our way back, and it's just not all possible because we have forgotten that we're in something that's broken. And when you forget that something is broken, you forget that you can fix it. So relationships. We get in a relationship sometimes we get with people just because people want to be with us. So here you are in a relationship with somebody, not because you wanted to be in it. Maybe you like the person, maybe you dug them and everything, but you ain't really want to get all serious with them. But you may have gotten with them because they were fragile and there was some kind of crazy situation going on with them. So you kicked it and you figured that you would make your exit slowly. But next thing you know, you in this relationship for months. Then a year goes by. And you had planned to bolt up out of this thing a long time ago. But here you are, you still here. Now it's harder to get out because now you done dug in a little bit. You may have even become dependent upon them. They've become dependent upon you. So if you step off now, it's going to look like you the bad guy, because now you're going to look like a user a little bit because that person really, really did like you. So it's easy to get stuck in that. You forgot that you could fix it, and you still can't fix it. Sometimes we render ourselves powerless when we really have the power. We're just afraid to use our power. And believe me, when you have a lot of power and you are afraid to use your power, there are people that are so glad that you fear using your power, because then they would feel the wrath of your power. And that's not to say that you're going to become violent or anything like that. It's just that you have the power to make things happen the way you want them to happen. And sometimes we forget to make things the way we want them to be. Sometimes we feel guilt. We feel guilty because we insist on things being a certain kind of way. So people will tell you that you're selfish, or they'll tell you that you're overbearing, or that you're controlling, or that you are possessive, or whatever. But somebody has to lead. And if you diminish your power, if you self-diminish your power because you don't want the ridicule of being called something or being looked at some kind of way, then they're right. You a sucker boy or girl. But it ain't always that deep. We also get into jobs. We work on jobs for months and years that we didn't mean to work at. But they may have given you a promotion here. They may have given you a raise there. Or it may have been a job of convenience. I know about that. So things happen. And you forget. You forget that you were supposed to get up out of that thing. Because one of the hardest things about getting a new job is looking for a new job. And that's why so many people depend on other people to help them find a job. Refer them. I got a friend I got a friend of a friend who can help you out. I know that you know how to do this, and I co-signed for you, and you can get yourself out of it. But however you got to do it, just remember that you can fix it. Simple as that. You can fix it, and that's the bottom line of this whole thing. So, if you don't get anything else out of this video, I want you to remember that you can fix any situation that you are in. You just have to remember what you wanted from the beginning. Take it all the way back to the essence. Take it all the way back. Do your history on the situations that you're in. And try to remember what you wanted before you got into the situation that you're in. And remember what you wanted and what you were willing to do to get it. And then maybe you can track where you went off the rails a little bit. But then you can come back. Come back to that fork in the road. And now you can go in the right direction. But you have to mean to want to do it. And you got to be serious. But you can make it happen. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, you have the power. You have to exercise your power. If you don't exercise your power, then believe me, somebody is benefiting from your refusal to either use your power or your fear of using your power for fear of backlash. If you allow something or somebody to make you feel bad about what you want, then the truth of the matter is that you probably don't even really want it, and it shows. In this instance, action truly does speak louder than words. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, live your life. You only get one physical one. Not metaphysically speaking. But anyway, listen, tomorrow night on the Urban Therapy with Son show, we talking about gender roles, man. Gender roles, do they still matter? Is it alright for your wife or your woman to take out the trash instead of you? Bring the groceries in the crib instead of you? Go buy the groceries. And, is it alright for you, the man, to go buy them groceries? Is it alright for your woman to do the heavy lifting around the crib? Is it alright for her to get up under the car and change the oil? Or whatever. Is that cool with you? You with all that? You down with being a stay-at-home dad? Or a house husband? Like your woman go out there and, make the bacon? You built like that? I mean, a lot of people may feel like if you're secure in your manhood, you don't mind your woman taking care of you. Bring home the bacon, being the sole provider. While you stay home cooking clean, tidy up, make sure everything all right. Get the kids back and forth to school. That's the age that we're living in. Is it alright for a man to wear a skirt, a dress? He know he's straight, so it don't matter if he wear a dress. Is that alright? Is it alright for your woman to wear a pair of Timbs and Carhartt and sort of looking like a girl gangster rapper back in the early 90s? That cool? That's what we're looking at tomorrow. Male and female gender roles. Do they matter? This millennium. Do they matter? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But we're going to take a look at it, a strong look at it tomorrow. So I want y'all to call in. Call in, listen to the show. You don't have to comment when you call in, but it would be nice if you press number 1 and make that happen. The number to call is area code 319-527-6199. Once again, the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. Or go to urbantherapywithson.com. No, don't do that right now. We got some issues. Anyway, blogtalkradio.com/son752. And you can listen to the entire show. Chat it up with me. It's going to be a good thing, man. It's a good look. So holla at me. Tomorrow night, the 12th of October, and it's going down. So holla. Holla, man. All right. Peace, y'all. 8:30 p.m.